Follow these 8 simple rules to make your day productive. Have you ever pondered what it might be like to be this flawless little individual who is immensely productive all day long and never misses a beat? Or perhaps, someone who always appears to accomplish their goals and you want to be like them? The person they refer to as a super robot who swiftly yet consistently completes their job. How can they maintain such high levels of productivity? What are the characteristics of these extremely productive people? What method do they follow to be so proactive? So many questions, yet no answers received. Calm down, because it's time you had your fair share of solutions. In this video, we will discuss some very basic and simple rules that will help you be more proactive and make your day more productive. But before we get down to the deets about the simple rules to make your day productive, subscribe to our channel so that you can always keep in touch with more information on the subjects you are inquisitive about. And join the DEET family. Now, let's get cracking. Number 1. Focus on the important tasks first. The very first key factor in starting your proactive day is to pay more attention to vital chores. There are some things on every to-do list that are far more significant than others. Simply crossing things off your to-do list will lead to an unbalanced mix of critical and less important chores finished by the end of your day. It also puts you at risk of procrastinating because it seems more lucrative to spend the entire day ticking off a large number of simple yet unimportant tasks rather than working hard on the difficult ones and putting in more effort. Spend some time at the start of the day selecting the key tasks that must be completed no matter what by the end of your day. And by making a purposeful to-do list, you will ensure that the significant items are getting done with a fresh emphasis. Like right now, the most important task to mark off your to-do list is to hit the like button on this video. Go on, mark it off. Number 2. The Eisenhower Matrix. After you've segregated the tasks as important and not so important, you can try using the Eisenhower Matrix. Focusing on the near future and short-term goals is associated with productivity. Nothing is more pointless than putting effort into achieving such short-term goals that could be totally ignored in the first place. It's easy to be distracted by issues that appear significant during the workday, but in reality, they aren't that important. Dwight Eisenhower utilized the Eisenhower Matrix to guide and make quick judgments while he was a commander. This matrix is claimed to make it easier to form any kind of decision right away. It gives you the ability to focus more on jobs that are essential rather than focusing on the ones that you can put off for another time. Make a 2x2 square to form an Eisenhower matrix. Write important and not important on one axis, and urgent and not urgent on the other side. Then list down all the tasks in a particular square. You may find tons of time wasters that aren't worth your effort when you categorize your to-do list according to their importance and urgency. Look for opportunities to either delegate or eliminate such tasks. Number 3. The Pareto Principle. The Pareto Principle comes in at number 3 on our list. It is another method of prioritizing work, and it is based on 80-20 rule. It claims that in any endeavor, 20% of the work will yield 80% of the outcomes and results. Established by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, the 80-20 rule says that highly productive individuals recognize the 20% of their job that is most crucial to their success in the long term. Then they consider how to free up more time for the activities that have the highest impact by reducing the remaining 80% of their calendar. 20% of preparation and forethought helped in producing 80% of the results. 20% of conflicts are the root of 80% of family issues. 20% of a company's goods generate 80% of its retail sales. 20% of a website's substance helps in generating more than 80% of its traffic. So think about the 20% of tasks on your list that can help you boost your productivity by more than 80%. For instance, just the simple task of subscribing to our channel and hitting the bell button can help you stay updated with all such educational and informational videos and feed your little inquisitive brain. Number 4, fight off procrastination. Do you also struggle with procrastination? Lying on a couch, unable to move, and being forced down by the weight of all the tasks that need to be done? It sounds like a lot. But how do you get rid of it and actually start to work rather than just thinking about it? There are many reasons why individuals put things off, but one of the most relevant points is that the chores on their to-do list just seem excessively overwhelming. It might be difficult to complete tasks that are broad in scope and usually vague. That particular chore on the list can make you wonder, where do I even start? Well, you may start by subdividing big tasks into smaller ones. Set clear but concise objectives for each piece of work you need to do. For instance, if you have a task on your to-do list that says, write an essay about procrastination, it's easy to put it off since there are so many possible starting points. You need to break it off into smaller pieces, then begin with smaller and more manageable ones. Number 5, manage your energy levels. The 5th point on our list is managing your energy levels. We all are well versed with the term time management and know that it plays a huge part in managing our productivity. But we are quick to completely dismiss another term that is equally important, and that is energy management. It doesn't make any difference how much time is remaining on the hour clock. If you are completely drained and are hardly able to think, you won't be able to effectively utilize your hours anyway. People who are highly productive are aware that simply having time to accomplish things is insufficient. The key to being productive is managing your energy so that you can focus on the most demanding things and have the stamina to tackle them. Number 6, know when to say no. Are you also a yes person? I'm aware of how alluring brand new tasks and chances are, and how easy it is to say yes to them whenever they pop up. The potential of every new task seems exciting, but in this way, you may end up volunteering to do too much. At times, refusing something may seem difficult, but you need to know that highly effective people are great at not doing things. Yes, you heard that right. When you have less to do, you spend your time rightly and tend to be more productive and focused on the vital things. By cramming your days with low-worth work, you are actually draining the creativity and energy that could be used on high-potential work. When you start saying no to such low-value work, you'll then start giving your best effort into performing and concentrating on the issues that are most crucial. Number 7, take breaks. No one can concentrate for 8 hours continuously. It's just not feasible. No matter how many effective habits you develop, it is impossible to focus without interruption or any kind of distraction for that long. Therefore, taking breaks is crucial. You might feel recharged and fresh and be able to generate new ideas even with the help of brief breaks. Techniques such as the Pomodoro may be useful. It encourages working in 25-minute chunks and taking quick 5-minute breaks. You put in a certain amount of time working hard, then you purposefully stop for a quick break for a shorter period of time. Number 8, learn from mistakes as well as successes. Whenever you work on new and challenging things, you open yourself up to making mistakes. But instead of feeling dejected, you learn from your mistakes. Whenever something goes wrong, analyze the mistakes and look for ways to prevent them. It is a massively valuable learning experience. And when something goes well, then, well, the reason to rejoice does exist. However, after you've celebrated, your accomplishments deserve just as much scrutiny as your mistakes. You need to understand the what, how, and why that helped your project succeed. You need to then dissect the features that you can apply to future situations and projects based on this experience. Figure out the factors and parts of a successful project that can be changed to make them more effective. You may move from just one accomplishment to several such repeated achievements just by asking yourself these questions. Additionally, it makes it easier for you to comprehend your achievements and aids in saving your time every time you begin something new. By focusing on important tasks first, using the Eisenhower Matrix and the Pareto Principle, fighting off your procrastination, managing your energy levels, knowing when to say no and when to say yes, taking proper breaks, and learning not just from your mistakes, but from your successes as well, can help you be the most productive you'll ever be. So with this, we come to the end of this video. You now know the simple rules for being more proactive and how to make your day more productive. If you loved this video and found all the rules simple yet effective, make sure to subscribe to our channel before you leave so that we can fill you up on various other such informational videos and keep you and your inquisitive brain updated. Also, write down the topics that you guys are interested in the comment section so we can make a detailed video on them. Till then, take a break and I'll see you guys in the next video.